Time to give you the team news then. Papi Cisse pays the price for his scoring drought. He's left out, and Hatem Ben Arfa is recalled in an unfamiliar central role up front. The other changes at the back, key defender Fabrizio Colaccini has a groin injury, so Mapu Yanga Mbiwi, recently hauled off at half-time in the defeat at Everton, gets an early chance to regain favour with the manager. As for Liverpool, well, Glenn Johnson is back after missing the last 5 club games and England's World Cup qualification with a shin injury. And with Jose Enrique suffering from a sore knee, Ali Sissoko gets his first Liverpool start on the left. Lucas, whose wife had a baby girl last night, didn't travel. How are they going to line up, Michael?
Well, not only have we got some interesting battles all over the pitch, we've got some really interesting tactical battle between both managers. Our understanding is that Hatem Ben Arfa will be given a free role today to create problems for what's a rare formation used in the Premier League, a 3-5-2. The SAS partnership of Suarez and Sturridge could cause havoc for Newcastle's makeshift centre-half pairing this afternoon in a fixture that rarely lets us down in terms of goals.
Yes, it is fascinating, the Ben Arfa role today. Very appetising looking game here then. It's Newcastle against Liverpool live in the Barclays Premier League. Tiote to Yohan Cabaye. Thinking about the shot, lets it go and scored! On the bounce, Yohan Cabaye for Newcastle United!
He said he scores remarkable goals, and there's another one, and it must be all of 30-odd yards. Mignolet got nowhere near it in the end. You can only think he was unsighted. Did you see no one go and close the ball down? I mean, you know, he's a long way out. I'd have to think that Mignolet's got to do a little bit better, but it had all kinds of swerve on the ball. Look at this, it goes left, right, bounces in an awkward position.
He's deliberately hit it like that, hasn't he? To make it bounce in front of the keeper.
Well, these balls nowadays, you hit it in the middle and they don't necessarily stay true. These balls in the Premier League, they're not as bad as some of the balls at international level, but that certainly had a bit of movement on. But Mignolet really got nowhere near it, and it was from over 30 yards out. I'm expecting the Liverpool keeper to at least get a bit closer than that, but a fantastic strike by Cabaye. I don't know, I mean, it's not one that you'd point the finger at Mignolet, but I'd like to see my goalkeeper getting a bit closer to that.
His first bad involvement in the game so far. Sturridge to Suarez, a beautiful ball that! Can he finish it? Was he brought down there by Yanga Mbiwi? Penalty and probably red. Probably red for denial of a goal-scoring opportunity. Now that might be a game changer.
Yeah, they're protesting here.
He's got the red card.
He's got the red card, and Andre Mount absolutely spot on. And that's all you ask from a referee. You've got a very experienced referee there. It was a penalty in real time, and he's got no arguments about the red card. It's a deniable goal scoring opportunity, and that's what I go on about. The experienced referees doing these big games and getting these big decisions correct, and that's what you want to see. But what you don't want to see is the disappointment of the players going across. He's made his decision, and he's not going to change his mind.
There's the hand.
They can have no complaints here, no complaints whatsoever. Do you agree, Michael?
Yeah, I mean, Mbiwi gets the wrong side of Suarez. I mean, it's an absolutely exquisite ball by Sturridge. We saw just a few seconds earlier, a great little bit of combination play between them. And then that was just a fabulous ball. And again, Suarez cuts across the defender. That's what you teach all kids to do. Cut across the defender, give them a problem.
Steven Gerrard with a chance to score his 100th Premier League goal from the penalty spot.
And it's good refereeing as well by Andre Mount. He's pulled out Tiote and he's telling him what he's done, what he's given it for, and why he's got to send the player off, and he's absolutely correct.
Very different game now. Newcastle the bosses up to that point 1-0. Yanga and B were back in the side today with the injury to Colaccini. There's Steven Gerrard's last 5 penalties. Some to the goalkeeper's left, some to the right. He scored with all of those to the keeper's right. Chance here to join the Premier League 100 club. and he's done it too. 100 up for Steven Gerrard, and Liverpool are level at Newcastle United and will now play 50 minutes of this game against 10 men.
Well, how a game can change in an instant. Liverpool struggling away. Newcastle had all control of the game, the goal up, and one great ball by Sturridge and a great run and touch by Suarez. And now it's a real uphill struggle for them. Cool penalty by Gerrard. It's not right in the corner. It's not right in the corner at all. But he's in the 100 club. And doesn't he deserve it?
And just to recap the incident that led to that penalty again, Yangarambi was challenged on Suarez. It looks a penalty. That was a glorious opportunity for Loic Remy.
Yeah, I just thought he'd give him the opportunity. He shouldn't give him the. Once he got in front of him, you can't give him the opportunity to make a tackle.
But he did. And Liverpool got away with it. Skirtle went up for that, but they scored here. And would you believe it? It's Paul Dummett, the youngster, who's come on as substitute, who's put Newcastle back in front. They never saw him coming. There's a turn up for the book.
Well, who would believe it? They're just waiting for Liverpool to score, and lo and behold, this great game of odds provides another. I mean, it was a floating ball, nothing special about the ball. As you see, Dummett just makes a run around, everybody watching to see if Williamson gets the flick, and Dummett ghosts in at the back post, and what a finish. He would have only seen this late. He gets a little flick on, he adjusts his body so quick. Here you see a little flick by Torre. He catches it absolutely perfectly, gives Mignolet no chance. What a moment for the lad.
That's incredible. For a young man who is yet to make a Premier League start for Newcastle United. Alan Pardew's brought him on to do a lot of defending. He didn't think he was going to do that, but he'll take it. And Newcastle now have 3 points to defend.
The first thing you do is defend the width of your box. Liverpool need to get down those channels.
Suarez is in here, Sturridge is in the middle too, and scores! There they are, the SAS deliver again, 2-2!
How you've got to play against teams with 10 men. This time he's down the left channel, lovely little flick from Suarez. And what does he do? He gets into the box, makes a dart and run, and he's so unselfish. I mean, that's where you need to be. That's where you score your goals. I mean, it's virtually a tap-in for Sturridge. But that, if you don't get in there, you don't score goals. And there's the combination that we came to see. Liverpool right back in it. It's going to be a long 18 minutes, this one, for Newcastle.
Again, tilts again. Daniel Sturridge takes his Liverpool record to 26 appearances, 20 goals. Fabulous entertainment here in a story which twisted this way and that, included a storybook goal for youngster Paul Dummett coming on as a substitute for only his second Premier League appearance. Steven Gerrard got the 100th goal of his career. There was a red card as well. Is that quite enough drama for one day, Michael?
Oh, I mean, the game had everything. And I think in particular Newcastle could be immensely proud of themselves. Yes, it was a deserved red card and penalty, but you know, they were in control up until then. They played particularly well, and who could begrudge them a point out of today's game? They've really put in the effort, put in the miles, and as you can see, the crowd are really appreciative of their efforts.
A draw that's been greeted like a win by the Newcastle fans. No goal for Luis Suarez, but an assist today. Really good game here, and the scoreline really is only a very small part of the story. Newcastle United 2, Liverpool 2.